In this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 muscle up progressions that are probably missing from your life, which is why you cannot yet do the muscle up. The first one, of course, is the pullbacks. What this will do is it will teach you how to understand the swing and thrusting your knees up to help you to generate that force in getting yourself up and around the bar. It will also help you to teach you the trajectory of coming up and around the bar. A lot of people think that when they do the muscle up, it's an upward vertical pull, but it's not actually. It's like a C shape. You're coming up in a semicircle kind of arc, and this is what the pullback is going to help you to do. So to do this, hang on a bar about shoulders width apart, thumbs wrapped underneath the bar. Then we're going to kick our legs forward to initiate the swing, relax our lats, let our shoulders elevate, and just let our body swing. As we come up, we want to create a bow shape with our body. So we do that by pushing our hips forward, bringing our heels back to create this arc. Then as you start to come back, so on the backward face of the forward swing, you're going to thrust your knees up. So visualize yourself tucking your knees in towards your chest, aim them at the bar while simultaneously driving your elbows down into the ground. So pull that bar down and then try to get your chest to go up at bar height. And why we do the arch is to create that stretch reflex, so that way we can generate elasticity in our lats, shoulders, and then we'll be able to use that reflex to help throw ourselves back up and around a bar. Think of it as a bow and arrow. So you're the bow and the arrow is you doing the muscle up. So the more you pull the arrow back, the more the bow is gonna arch. This is gonna generate more force, right? Whereas if it's here, it's not going to be as powerful. But when you pull it right back, so the more arch you give to your body, the more you're going to generate power when you thrust your knees up. So we try to do this between 2 to 5 reps for 3 sets to help us understand the transition of the muscle up. Up next, we have got the jumping bar muscle up. This is going to teach us how to transition up and around the bar in also the C shape, and also will teach us how to rotate our wrists, because most of the time people think that when doing a muscle up, they just get stuck on a chest level here. They're not rotating our hands. So when gripping onto the bar, have a mini false grip. This means rotating your wrist forward, thumbs wrapped underneath the bar. And as we get into it, we're gonna push our hips forward to create a curve in our torso and hips and legs, like a bow. And as we come up, we're gonna push up with our feet and also pull into the ground and curve your chest up and around the bar in a C shape. Think about hugging your chest around the bar, so that way once you're up in the muscle up, all you've got to do is just dip. A lot of people, when they get up, they get stuck here, whereas if you're curved, the pushing up is going to be much more easier. So we're going to do this for 3 to 5 reps for 3 sets. If you're super new to this, the closer your feet is to the bar, the easier it is. So if the bar is super high, you want to use a high plyometric box just to get yourself up on top of that bar without any difficulty. And as you get stronger and more confident with this progression, you can reduce the height of the bar, so that way you're going to also do more pulling and the transition is going to be much more harder. Key thing to take away is as you come down into it, lock those arms out, arch your back, and then go up and around the bar in a C shape. And finally, this is the most underrated one that not many people teaches on YouTube, is Russian push-ups. Pretty much when we're doing the muscle up, we're going to be doing a Russian push-up as well to drive the elbows back, so that way you can throw your chest around the bar, lock yourself in, and then dip back up. So the setup for this is pretty simple. You're going to get into a push-up position, hands about shoulders width apart, wrists stacked directly underneath your shoulders, and we're going to be resting on our toenails. Point your toes, put your shoes on, and then be on a soft surface such as a grass, carpet. What this is going to do is then allow us to transition into the bottom phase of the Russian push-up much more easier and pain-free. There's many steps to this, so we're going to get down into the bottom push-up position, down, and then we're going to lean back by throwing our elbows down into the ground and also assisting by pulling our heels back. So this is the back phase, and then we're going to go back forward and then up. So say this into your head: down, back, forward, up. Now where people normally go wrong is they just think about skipping the down part. They go straight to back, and this throws them off balance. So think of it as the down phase is just coming down like a normal push-up, coming back, forward, up. So speed is quite important here, because you're going to use that momentum to carry you in the transition between going back and forth Bearing in mind, you've got to keep your core tight, your glutes tight, and keep posterior pelvic tilt, so don't let your lower back arches. And really think about driving those elbows back. Imitate the muscle up. So do this between 5 to 8 reps for 3 sets. And that is it for this video, guys. I hope you do find this video useful. If you do, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, so that way you can be notified for more videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.